noticed Adam was lonely. He got sad. Adam got depressed. So, and correct me if I'm wrong when I say this, Casey, but so God created Eve for Adam. So he would be able to bear and go through life in these stages with someone to share the burden, to have that support, to pull him out of his depression. And he made Eve from Adam. God did not take a piece of Adam from beneath his feet. He didn't take a piece of Adam from above his head, he took a piece of Adam near the heart, under the arm, to be protected, to be nourished, to be loved, to be equal. So he could provide Adam with that support he so needed, and that person there. Yes, God was there. He's always there in spirit, but he wasn't physically there. And he was able to recognize that that's what Adam needed. If God could recognize that Adam needed support to come out of depression, who are we to think that we can do it by ourselves? We can't. You need that support system. You need that village to come out. We were not made to be by ourselves. Because if we were, none of us would be here. It'd just be Adam and the animals and all the plants. So what I'm trying to reiterate, because I seen you, Alice. Oh, shout out Africa. Hey, Alice. You need to find someone that you can trust, that is not just yourself, because sometimes fresh pair of eyes is what you need to see something you can't see, something that'll make it easier, something just to provide that comfort, even if they're not saying, just to be there for that comfort. Because yes, you can always talk to God. Yes, God is always there. Yes, you can talk to Jesus. Yes, the Holy Spirit is within us. Yes, but God recognized that wasn't enough. We needed that person by us. We needed that closeness, that comfort, that physical appearance to help us through these stages we call life. Is there anything you would like to add, Casey, about cutting ties and how important it is to know when to cut ties?
Sure. I'm just going to get off topic for just a little bit. As you are searching maybe for support and everything like that, I would encourage everybody to, first of all, try to get close to God first. Because it's God that needs to bring certain people in and out of your life. Because when anything that you spew into the atmosphere, the Bible talks about how death and life lie in the power of the tongue, and those who bear it will eat its fruit. So with that being said, the things that you speak into the atmosphere, you could be speaking right next to the enemy, don't even know he's there, and he can go create an illusion for you where you think that, well, I thought I was supposed to do this. Thought I was supposed to do that. Talk to God and let God bring those people in your life that's actually going to build you up and help you. One of the greatest things that I at 18 years old, being young, that I kind of cling to was, he that walks with wise will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed. Meaning that the people that you bring in your life, the people that you have around you, can either make you or break you. A lot of times when you got people around you, either you're having an influence on them or they're having an influence on you. And if you go and examine your life and think about it, You'll find yourself around somebody, next thing you know, you kind of speaking the same jargon that they speak, saying some of the same phrases, saying some of the same things.
Yes.
So, especially in depression, because when you're depressed, you're in a vulnerable state. Don't just let any and everybody in. But at the same time, you do need that support. So don't, those people that really want to be there for you, at the same time, don't close them out.
Yeah, like but like I said, to in order to even come out or get in, you have to go through all the stages. And I know it's hard. I've been there. I've experienced so much loss, and it's hard to accept any amount of loss from any capacity. It's important that you go through the denial. It's important that you go through the bargaining. It's important that you go through the anger. It's important that you go through the depression, as ugly as it is. And it's important that you go through the acceptance. Only then can you truly move on, be healthy. I mean, I've been through some stuff where I was stuck in the bargaining phase. What if this? What if I did this? What if I did that? What if it was me? What ifs ain't going to change nothing but the ending of the what if. Because you're going to come up with new ones. You're going to. The mind is a powerful thing. That's why it's such a terrible thing to waste.
I want y'all to kind of think back to a time in your life when everything was kind of breaking down and you was kind of going crazy. And then think about where you are now. Ask yourself this question. If you would have stressed any more or any less, would it have changed whatever you went through? This is the reason why when I go through things and everything like that, it's just another situation that just need to be taken care of. It's just another situation that need to be handled. Let God guide you on how it's going to be handled. And you will save your body, your mind, your emotions, a whole lot of anguish just by releasing it. Because my thing is, when it's all said and done, you can only do the best that you can do. So after that, that's just all it is. Don't put all of that stress on yourself. If you can help it, you know what I'm saying, that stuff can lead to a depression state. And all of those things are really actually not healthy for our bodies. Because your brain is actually, man, the way God designed us, your brain is crazy. It does things that you don't even think that it's doing. Just like it heals itself. Doctors are just an aid to what's already been created.
That's the truth. And Pierre, I seen your question. Where are you from, Pierre? And I'm sorry if I pronounce your names wrong. Okay, so shout out to Paris, France. Thank you for joining us. But to answer your question, yes. Losing finances, a financial change is, yeah, you do still go through the stages of loss. With a loss of finance. You go through the denial, like, I can't believe it. You go through that. You go to, what if I spent it this way? What if I didn't do this? You go through the bargaining. You go through the, damn, I'm mad. I should have did. Oh, they didn't get my money. Or that I should have. You go through that. You go through the depression. Oh, man, like, what am I going to do? I got these bills. And you go through the acceptance. Loss, whether big or small, is loss. Don't let no one try to downplay how you feel about any loss, because if it matters to you, it matters. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, we know you. We know you went through loss. Okay, and wow, he said he has been getting better. He's been going to therapy, and he actually gets his nieces and nephews on the weekends now. And that, oh, you met a girl. Okay. Don't introduce it to your brother. I'm only playing. I'm only playing. Nah, he was laughing. He said it first. But I'm happy, and trust me, I know KC is happy. We rooting for you. I hope this one works out. But thank you for always. I want to shout out to Brandon, because Brandon has been with us from the beginning. He's been with us from the beginning. If you don't know his story, listen to previous episodes and you will hear it. But yeah, Brandon, you have experienced a lot of loss, and I can't relate personally as far as military or army losses, but I can imagine it's a lot. I know there's a lot of people that served our country that deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. You guys experienced the loss of so much, and even, that's a good point, Brandon, even lost the life of someone that you don't even know, or having to be the person to take that life can have a lasting effect. You're correct. That's still loss. You still go through all the stages. Okay, we have a question for CJ from Brandon. He heard you talking about your relationship, and he wants to know do you know what steps you are going to take? And he also wants you to know, why thank you, that since you got me and KC, you're going to be all right.
All right, so Brandon, to answer your question, what are my steps? Okay, so now that I'm moving back, I guess, home, my steps to, I guess, get myself together is, start off, first of all, getting back in the gym. I lost myself with that for sure. Honestly, the first step was today, leaving, getting away from a different city. And actually on this ride right now, it's very calming. I feel all of the stress of whatever that I felt is leaving. It's a weird feeling, but I don't even know if I'm not sad. I'm just content. And what's my next step? Look for a job for sure. Get back to the grind. And what else? And just heal, take everything one day at a time. That's most important to me. Just one day at a time.
Okay, we have 16 minutes left of the podcast. I thank you guys for all of your questions, and thank you for joining us. I see where some of these places that are popping up where you guys are sharing the states. Shout out to Germany, shout out to Canada, Africa, France. I saw Australia pop up in there. I'm just so overjoyed that I'm reaching this many people, and that you guys actually like to hear what I gotta say. Thank you. I didn't catch your name, but I caught the comment. I like to pride myself on being real and being honest, but that I wasn't always that, to be honest. I wasn't. It took me a while to get there. I had to kind of turn my fuck you meter up and say fuck you to a lot of people, and fuck you to a lot of motherfuckers that just don't mean fucking shit. Because they gonna say fuck you to you fast as hell. But no thoughts. But to get back to to get back to the topic at hand, Amy